Hello everyone, reactions for today's video. Now guys, listen very carefully because we have a few warnings right here from Elon Musk himself. So, he did tweet this out yesterday, right? Let's make the roaring 20s happen. Very interesting. If we go here, what does this all mean? Because we see this is the Dow Jones, right? Industrial Average Index. Basically, look at this. This was all the way in the 1900s, right? So this stock basically went from $20 all the way to $300, $400, which was basically you guys can see, 17x, guys, right? Basically, people were getting rich and wealthy throughout these years, right? Decade. Now, guess what happened? Out of nowhere, suddenly, one day, look at this. Huge red candles. We crashed, collapsed basically. This is a collapse of 90%. Elon Musk is talking about the roaring 20s. This was a depression, right? Perhaps he's warning us of what's upcoming in the near term future. Basically, we have seen NFTs explode, cryptos explode, stocks explode. Everything is going up and up and up, right? Out of nowhere, what if suddenly one day this takes place again, right? And we crash heavily. Now, this ties in with XRP, right? XRP, problem, reaction, solution. When does the current financial system change into a new one, right? So think about this. Probably that's the catalyst, right? And then XRP gets implemented into the new financial system. I mean, it is interesting why he tweets this out, and it correlates with this right there. One more thing, guys. Who knows when the collapse will take place, because it says let's make the roaring 20s happen first, right? So again, we probably keep going higher and higher and higher. Maybe it could be in a few years from now, or maybe sooner rather than later. But either way, we know what their end goal or their plans and true motives are, right? To make it go high and then to make it collapse once again even harder. So we got to be prepared. Now, if this all does take place, guys, we could see very high prices. We should see very high prices for XRP itself. XRP Captain tweet out, know what you hold. This person is talking about only 10% of Swift money, $100,000 plus per XRP, all the money. Again, guys, look at that. Remember, if we're talking about the current financial system collapsing, all of these events, catalysts, right, should take place, and XRP goes after all the money. XRP should at one day be at an extremely high price. Now, this is just an example. Listen to this very carefully.
XRP will reach $10,000 per coin. It was designed and programmed to move trillions of dollars daily, hundreds of trillions of dollars per year. And I'm going to do a simple whiteboard explanation to break it down, how XRP will reach 4, 5, and yes, I even think that 6 digits is possible for XRP over the next decade. I'm going to do a simple whiteboard explanation. This is going to be the last time I explain this. The duets and stitches are on. If you want to try to disprove my theory, correct my math, go ahead. But this is going to be the last time I explain how XRP is going to reach $10,000 per coin. All right, let's run through this real quick. So Swift does $1.2 quadrillion per year. If we took the total supply, 100 billion XRP, and we settled all of the Swift network, we would be at $12,000 per XRP. Now let's take a more conservative approach. Let's only do 10% of Swift. Maybe the other ISO coins are settling the rest of Swift. XRP's only doing 10%. We would still be at $1,000 per coin. Now here's the problem with that equation. Swift is not going to get the total supply of XRP to settle Swift. I think a much more realistic approach would be to give Swift about 10% of the XRP supply to settle the payments on their network. So if we only have 10% of the XRP supply for Swift, that would be 1.2 quadrillion divided by 10 billion XRP. That would put it at a price of 120,000 per XRP. Now let's go much more conservative. Let's say XRP doesn't have a monopoly on Swift. We're only going to settle 10% of Swift with 10% of the XRP supply. Well, that's going to keep us right back at that $12,000 per XRP. Now, obviously, this is speculation. I'm making assumptions, and this is not meant to be financial advice. However, I believe that this is a conservative estimate when trying to figure out where XRP is going to be at over the next 5 or 10 years. This is a conservative approach when trying to figure out which coins are going to run the new financial system. So if it's not going to be XRP, please tell me which cryptocurrencies are going to run Swift, are going to run the new financial system. I have the duets and stitches on. I would love to hear back. If I messed up on my math, please correct me. But you can fudge these numbers a little bit and you still end up with a 4 and a 5.
Again, conservative prices, right? So, guys, it's all before faces. Now, in my humble opinion, this all takes place, right? XRP being at a high price only when the new financial system is born and implemented, right? So, again, things to look forward to at the end of the day. Extensions to out why RippleNet is superior to current payment systems. Instant settlement is one reason. David Schwartz himself stated this. RippleNet is a payment system. It's similar to something like Visa. Just like Visa, it doesn't actually move any money. It just records payments and adjusts balances. This is why you have to pay your credit card bill, and Visa has to deposit money in merchants' bank accounts. After a Visa payment, the customer settles with Visa and Visa settles with the merchant. The Visa payment system itself doesn't settle. XRP is an asset that can be used for settlement. It's kind of like gold. Whoa. That can instantly teleport around the world. It does actually move value, and there's nothing to settle afterwards. Hold on. RippleNet is superior to existing payment systems for several reasons. It completes the payments instantaneously and ensures end-to-end communications that avoid failures and the need for human to track payments manually. Guys, look at this. It's kind of like gold, right? That can instantly teleport around the world. Wow. It really is it, guys. It truly is the one. From David Schwartz himself stated this. And do we not think that XRP can reach a very high price? Of course it can. Look what XRP is going to go after. All the money. Literally all the money, guys. The Ripple team stated it themselves. Now, XRP Pro Suite, has anyone noticed how eerily similar XRP's price pattern was in 2021 versus early 2017? Fingers crossed. Please let history repeat. Now, guys, this is absolutely mind-boggling. So, let's take a look at what he states right here, or the chart, right? We got 3 descending peaks. 1, 2, 3. This was the previous fractal, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the current right here. The candlesticks is the current price action. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 from the previous 2 peaks, where later is higher, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 there, as well as there and there. Guess what comes right after? Probably a few more weeks or a few more months. Look what takes place. We probably have one more dip, right? One more dip, and then we explode very high. So if this does take place, guys, it seems very eerily similar, right, to what's actually happening. Now, this is purely without utility, right? This chart is purely without utility. I'm talking about utility matters, liquidity matters, right? On-demand liquidity, deep liquidity. I think I'm never going to sell XRP, guys. I do have a few other coins that will sell when I need to, right? And then just keep accumulating as much as XRP as I can at the end of the day. That's probably my plan. Now, Stefan Asuito, 61% of all Ethereum is owned by the disguised whales of the Ethereum pre-sale and the founders. With Ethereum 2 and proof of stake, the founders and these whales will gain full governmental control and power over the blockchain. Ethereum is the absolute opposite of decentralized. Again, that's insane. That's absolutely insane, guys. And we see a lot of people love Ethereum, right? To say, hey, it's going against the system, right? It's to centralize these things, but it's actually the opposite. That's insane. Now, Riddles is Ripple, the global takeover. Again, Ripple XRP, right? It's going to go after everything. Even though this probably is the edited image, as we see right here. We can see all the cryptocurrencies right here. Look at that, guys. This is insane. FinTech 250. Ripple was stated in one of these right boxes. I'm pretty sure it was here. XRP going to go after everything, in my humble opinion. And when that does take place, XRP will be will need to be at a very high price. So guys, it's basically guaranteed, obviously not financial advice. At the end of the day, it's your choice on what you want to do, not financial advice. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys please leave a like, subscribe, to be around, have an amazing day, and you guys, see ya.